WWE returned to Chicago for Survivor Series on Saturday, headlined by a pair of intriguing War Games matches. At two championship clashes, a heated rivalry clash, return of Viper, a red-hot WWE Universe, and the potential for several surprises, and the final WWE main roster premium live event of 2023 promised plenty of buzz and excitement. What went down, who emerged victorious, and what do the results mean for WWE as it enters the final stretch of the calendar year? Find out with this recap of the event, complete with grades and analysis for each of the nights, matches, and top moments in this video. Without wasting time, let's get started. First, we'll talk about the Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and The Miz. Now, Gunther will never underestimate The Miz again following Saturday's grueling Intercontinental Championship defense. Luckily, despite his early hubris, the ring general found himself in a fight against the scrappy veteran, enduring a low blow and nearly dropping the match following a skull-crushing finale. Ultimately, Gunther overcame the tenacity of his challenger and tapped him out with a half Boston Crab while digging his knee in the back. The Miz's toughness was on display here as he absorbed everything thrown at him and still mustered enough to nearly beat the champion on more than one occasion. The fans were hot for him and wanted to see him win the title, but Gunther snuffed out their hope. Who will eventually dethrone the champion? Who knows, and as long as he has matches of this quality, who cares? Gunther is the best wrestler on the planet, and long may he reign. The result was Gunther defeated The Miz to retain the title, and I'm going with B positive grade. Next up, we have Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. Santos Escobar is riding a wave of momentum following his betrayal of Rey Mysterio, and he built on it with a hard-fought victory over Dragon Lee. This match was excellent for the time it was given, with each man showcasing their talents as two potential faces of WWE's bright future. At one point, Lee looked to have Escobar beaten with a sit-out powerbomb, but the former face kicked out at 2. Moments later, he delivered a destroyer and added the Phantom Driver for the win. This may have been the first showdown on the main roster between these two, but it won't be the last. If they continue trending upward, they will clash on a stage as large as theirs for years to come when they will have more time to work with. Result was Escobar pinned Lee, and I'm going with B grade. Pro wrestling when done right is the best. The main event of Survivor Series was done right. The Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre were in a dominant position late in War Games, with Cody Rhodes, Jay, Sami and Seth Rollins reeling. Enter the Viper, who made his way to the ring amid a roaring crowd. From there, the babyfaces fought their way back into the match, each delivering their signature offense before the American Nightmare planted Damian Priest with Crossroads for the win. The victorious babyfaces stood tall and the arena greeted their win with a celebrity pop. The copyrighted logo appeared on screen, but then Living Colour's Cult of Personality played over the PA system and CM Punk walked back onto the WWE television as a wrestler for the first time in nearly a decade. The images of Chicago fans jumping up and down, chanting his name and embracing him were the perfect out for the show. That he did not target anyone or get physically involved made for an extraordinary cliffhanger to close out the night's show. A fantastic match of the year candidate, main event, and an unforgettable return for Punk made this as buzzworthy and a fan-serving a finale as there has been in recent memory. Result was Rhodes, Zayn, Rollins, Orton, and Uso defeated the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre, and I'm going with grade A. There was an incredible amount of buzz entering the Survivor Series War Games pay-per-view. Not only was it the return of War Games in Chicago, but with the return of Randy Orton and CM Punk, the company will surely get a huge pop. WWE delivered everything fans could have wanted and then some, with both men's and women's War Games matches exceeding expectations and instantly ranking among the best it has produced. From there, Orton's return was magical as Orton hit the ring and showed that the raw energy and the world's best snap power slam while joining Rhodes, Zayn, Uso and Rollins in dispatching the Judgment Day. Then Triple H and co masterminded the greatest surprise in modern wrestling history with the return of CM Punk, a moment that some will love and others will hate, but everyone will be talking about for a long time. There may be other shows that were consistently better from top to bottom, but this was not only great between the ropes but also delivered the happenings fans demand from a pay-per-view. This was an easy A grade all the way. That's a wrap on the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you guys into the next video. Until then, take care and peace.